right, my friends, hello and welcome. We are diving right in. I hope stuff works out well today. We will give it a shot, give it our best try, right? That's all we can ever do. Um, don't give me past broadcast nonsense. You know it's a live broadcast. All right, there we are. And let's do the old follow the vision test. Oh. All right, well, that's not too bad. Yeah, that'll be great. Great. We may have to along the way do another restart or anything, but I want to kick things off here as we're getting started. If people see the tweet and are coming in, I want to catch you guys back up to where we were at over in Devour Anything and show you guys I haven't completely forgotten this world. Put in some work on it actually late last night. And finally, everything was painful. It would have probably been very entertaining videos. Uh, I did, as you can kind of see behind them, I got the observers in, put up all these little steps, made some wool kind of tenting edges so that it's a little more colorful and markety, hung some frames. I actually had other frames here. I was stupid and popped those out. If you haven't seen how all the getting them in works, don't worry, we've got a bunch more to go. But for primarily the streams and stuff, I think I want to hang in the 119 world. But I want to let you know that this one is still going, and of course, when I loaded this does become 119 as well. If we pop it up here, you can see up at the very top, Minecraft 1.19 vanilla, right? I heard. I have no idea where in all this just nonsense of info. They gotta clean this up, right? There's just way too much stuff here. But I heard something that there's now a way to see what version the chunks generated in so that you know if you're blending old, maybe? Maybe that's it. Under local difficulty, so about on the left hand side, about halfway down that second paragraph, under all the coordinates and everything, there's local difficulty 4.84, day 569, and then blending is old. I'm wondering if that's it. So that if you're looking for new chunks, you want to see new terrain, if it can generate, you want to know if you've gone further than you have before, that's where you're going to want to look. So, I am just now getting the heads up on my controller being ready to go. So let's get this one up, this one down. I hope that doesn't mess up the timing on the video. It's still good. Awesome. All right, so let's get this out of the way. I just wanted to bring you along and show you, kind of set up the Rails system. I have done this on the channel in the past. Those worlds don't exist anymore, but as you can see, our villagers now have a little bit of repopulating to do. When I started, I could just whack the thing in here, push the cart from out here, hit the powered rail. It would shoot in, grab a villager, and hit that powered rail, bounce back out again, and automatically just pop back through. Run over here, drop them down, and then spit out the Minecraft. And as you can see, we're also growing cactus. Got just a minor little cactus farm here. I did go grab a stack plus to set that up because we did not have any, or at least I couldn't find any. And I had goofed. I had another trapdoor here, and that was actually kicking them out. So at the beginning, it was just a nightmare. You can see I've still got a villager over there, basically just waiting for a night when I hang out and don't notice him, and he gets zombified. Then I can get rid of him without upsetting these guys. And for whatever reason, in this particular build, and I haven't seen this before, but a lot of them really struggled to get their profession blocks. And as you can see, when they get zombified, a lot of them are dropping that back out. It hasn't been much of a problem, though, as I heal them. And I healed them once already. So this is round 2. I just figured I'd bring you back. We can do this and then switch over to the new 119 world. Because honestly, I'm really having a blast there. We're just going to get A bunch of these guys weakened, including myself, of course. And this will, I believe, I'm pretty sure that you can just keep repeating this process until they are. Why are you not? No, you got bubbles. Why can I not? What's going on? Is it because you're behind the little tripwire string? I don't want to hit him. And if I break this, is that going to change the... I mean, I guess it can't hurt it too much, right? Oh! And I still can't give this... This is not... Okay, now he's going. Go! Heal! Why can't... What is the major malfunction here, gentlemen? Is there a timing deal? Why will some of them... I haven't run into this before. I have no idea what's different now. Pop, pop. I broke that string. I'm wondering if, like, some of these guys, the string looks to be in front of them, but it looks to be in front of that guy, too. Why? I am really lost, guys. Help. Wow. This is... Wait, his little thing... Does that now? Because most of them don't. I'm really not worried about them being open from above. That part's pretty much done. Just getting them there, and honestly, it was such a pain. Um, but I am really, really, really unsure why we have. Okay, he's. Are you? I mean, I don't think I've used enough apples. Is it just a hitboxy thing? Come back up here. Um, does this help? No, that doesn't seem to do anything. Is this a problem? I don't know. Honest, honest to goodness, why this is now becoming so problematic, I have no idea. How on earth? I mean, maybe it was the spread of the weakness. It's probably worn off now regardless, right? So maybe now, I don't think you were going. Are you going? No. So neither of these two. And that should. Okay, that got both of them. So maybe I was just getting sloppy on hitting with the potions. Maybe I wasn't coming in close enough. Okay, you're good. You're not. You're not. Here I thought I had potions for ages. Alright, there's you. There's you. You're still going. One last potion. And then there's him. And now... Oh my god! What the... What was that? I'm so sorry, dude. I didn't mean to do that. Oh. Has this guy been zombified? Well, before I go to bed. All I wanted to do was. No, he hasn't. What, this bow is ridiculous. I swear, I pulled this up. I set up all the apples or got them all preset for appling, and everything was normal and fine. It felt like a competent day of Minecraft. I don't know why, as soon as you guys all come in to hang out, everything just goes awful. A lot more lag running the OBS. And why is I don't know if it's the lag or what. I can't even trust having a bow in my hand right now. It is absolutely like you think about it and it goes, dude, I am so sorry. We'll try to get you a better trade, buddy. So I think we can trade with these guys at any point, and they will. Um, they'll retain that trade, right? We can then dip them again, get them zombified again, make more potions, bring them all back, and um, once I've locked in a trade, it's not going to go anywhere. I guess it could change while they're getting reassigned their tasks now. I don't know. But I'm not too worried. We have 10 farmers getting set up there, and I may even think about switching 2 of those to librarians because we have our 4 basic crops. That would give us 2 per crop, right? So we could have 2, and they may be doubled up anyway, although I don't know. I could just go singles to keep it easy. 2 carrot guys, 2 potato guys, 2 wheat guys, and 2 beet guys, and hope that we just get enough pumpkins mixed in with the melons to uh, take take care of our supply there. You kind of get flipped on um, the improved prices, right? Because then it takes more of them to buy up your yield, which for your guys' sake, hey, you don't want to watch me farm. Not that I'm going to farm a whole lot anyway. We've now got a new world going on and loads more stuff to deal with there. So why did I come back here? Oh, potions. I don't know. Do we want to do another? I think we do. I think I want to take them just all the way down. I've got so much noise in the background too. I apologize if you guys are hearing any of it. I got dishwasher, washing machine, and dryer all going right now. I apologize. Was waiting on the dishwasher to get the previous load done and then could run both at the same time. I also was waiting to have some lunch and finish that up. So again, just sorry if it gets noisy. Not my intent to make it extra difficult to hear or anything like that. Although from what I've seen, it's not too bad. So we're just gonna make another batch of these guys. And we are going to grab more gunpowder because we want them to splash. So, boom. No. Oh my. I hope that used up a whole deal. A whole tick of blaze powder. Excuse me. There's that lunch I was talking about. A little burpee. So yeah, haven't touched. As far as I know, our other world is still just hanging out where we Saved it. I can't remember if we went back to the house. I think we did, right? And I did a little bit more inventory cleanup and just resetting everything. Um, while we're waiting on those, I guess the next thing we're gonna run short on golden apples. Those that was to throw to the zombie to get him to persist without a name tag. That was another villager boat. We need these. Slabs will go back with us. I just want to make lots of space for potions. We can take over a whole batch of them since we're here and doing it. So yeah, again, not my intent to stick all the way through this, but I would like to at least get us um, maybe set. I don't know. We'll see how much further they go. I think they all are going to need another batch of curing. And we're not sticking around here for all that. I won't put you guys through that. I'll do it off camera where I hope my aim improves. Come on, go in the hole. Improves a little bit. Splash. Splash. Wait for it. That was the one I missed on my aim. Splash. Alright. Secondary ingredients, primary ingredients. I don't even know if that's right. Is it? Because I guess the primary ingredient is the nether wart when you need it. We don't need it for weakness. All right, there's a whole bunch. Also, to make the observers, I did have to poke my head over to the nether. I basically just stayed right around um, the little portal area that we discovered. Didn't even get as far as seeing the warped forest that lies close to that fortress. Um, just went over, silk touched a bunch of quartz, and then broke enough of it with fortune to repair the pick. Pretty vanilla stuff. I did get one tier. I shot one ghast. That's the kind of stuff we take care of business with around here. I don't know if that one got picked up, but I was filling that little hole. All right, hopefully all of this round of healing is now done. I don't know if healing persists or if we stopped the clock when we ran over to get more potions, but at least in approaching and leaving, we'll get more. Dude, that is the least appealing zombie I know, or villager to a zombie. At one point he got stuck here. I was gonna break this gate. All I did to get the zombie in here. We can go down and say hi to him. Kind of peek on all these guys from there. So there he is. All I did was set him up with the netherrack. You can see there. That means he won't despawn. Anybody that picks him up is good. And it was right at the end of a night. I had another one, but he had like another guy stuck to him like glue. I couldn't separate them to kill the one that wouldn't pick anything up. And then as soon as I got them sorted out, it turned into day. There was a thunderstorm, and it like instantly went to day, and they turned on fire and were dead before I got. So I was really mad. And then this guy walked up, still wearing his armor, and I got him netherracked, and it was awesome. So he's our pal, and hopefully, I was kind of buying time there to make sure that these guys all healed up. So now, hopefully, I won't aggro these guys or hit these guys. So we're down to 10 and 3. So I may need even two more rounds of healing to get them fully set up, right? and I'm not going to put you guys through that. But as you can see, the prices are coming down. I don't know if it was the exact same trade, but carrots were one, and I think they were sitting at 16 the last time around. So down from 22 to 16, 16 to 10. I'm guessing, at least two more. And it doesn't have to be perfect, particularly with these. What we're really going to get is that it's going to be 1-to-1 melons and pumpkins for having put that effort in. Not to mention, their sales get more powerful when there's less volume to work with, right? So they're all going to be thrilled, and they're all going to want to trade various things. If I can interact, like I said, I don't know. I may bring you guys back at some point. I think this is a little. I think all of it's always going to be 8 wheat. It's always going to be 10 carrots. That kind of stuff, right? Everybody on their second heal. But that's different. That's interesting. Make me eat my words. So why is it one more beat when the beats are? That's 4. This was 3, right? What? I still, obviously, there's always something weird that goes on with this, but I love having it done and set up, and I hope that this world will persist. I'm not trying to go out and adventuring and all that kind of stuff. I worry about disasters happening when you guys aren't here, but um, bottom line is, even with this noise and stuff today, I've been kind of doing that kind of stuff and running around and poking in and out of the game. And not you can't stream all the time. I wish I could. I can't play all the time either. But when I do have a little chance to finish these things up or keep working on them, I want to keep moving that forward. If I'd come out of this and gone, oh yeah, this is really easy, and now I've got it. All the mysteries are solved. I would kind of decide, okay, it's time to double these up. But I'm thinking now, we'll have a little walkway and maybe just a couple. These, once we're done healing, these will all move back in. We'll keep this flush. So we'll have at least 2, maybe 3 lane path, but see how it counts out, because check out all this space that gets needed, right? You need 5 full blocks just to have a flush, and you can't save too much space. I guess the only thing is you could alternate the sides, right? And I don't know that I want to do that, because I like having the outer edge for both of these, so that there's kind of a wall side on each and that nobody's pressed up against an edge. But if I really wanted to, on this next row, that wouldn't be an outer edge of the market. I could go 5 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and try to stagger on the opposite side so that they're so that these could be set up in opposite directions, and the redstone would be set up for both sides. I don't know. I don't know if that's how we want to do it or not, but let me know in the comments if you like the colors, if you have a take on whether. Oh, it was kind of cool they were doing the wave. All their heads were popping up, except for this guy. He's turned the wrong way, but they were going from looking down to looking up. It's pretty cool. Yeah, kind of just bright primary colors, but a little more market style. I was going to go all dandelions, and I was like, that's just the village traders, right? Wherever they have a market stand, we don't want to copy them. We want to be a little cooler, but I didn't want to throw tons of time into dye and all that kind of stuff. Maybe down the road, but I think we'll just run with this color scheme. It brightens up a little bit, adds something, but keeps us with the dark oak and tents. And I think once we've finished up with all of this, there's kind of, we talked about it. There's kind of two things. We'll see. We can certainly do where we have this row and then another row of traders on the opposite side of it, and then another double row. That'll get us kind of over to here, I would guess, on the back of the other side of the market, um, if not all the way to here. And if that's the case, I don't want to push it further, and I don't want it to be too cramped. I'd like to have some space and make this look nice. So if I find that I want more traders, this whole platform may extend and wrap all the way back around past here, because we can go as far away from the breeding as we want with the rails. So we may make, kind of a central plaza here, and maybe even just throw a few one-off villagers into the midst in kind of like kiosk things, just for the fun of it. Maybe get some food type vendors. These guys, of course, with their golden carrots, eventually will be our no brainer. But little food court, a little snack area, but then double up the trades on the other end. We know how great Fletchers become for um, making emeralds too. I don't think it's going to be an issue. These guys alone will give us double chests full of blocks of emeralds quicker than you can imagine. So it should be fun, but more just in terms of like the build and making this kind of look cool. I'd like to flesh this out if I can without dying. And the other thing we may be able to do is reuse our buddy here, right? Once he's done here, if I just wait for a nighttime and let him follow me around and have the other one set up, I should be able to bring him just via aggro. He's not so tough I have to worry about it. And I really just walked down to the far end, and then as he was coming after me, I turned around, pushed past him, and threw the gate down behind and left him in there. So no real elaborate contraptions or anything like that. But I think as soon as that's done, we'll set this up, and maybe we'll um, do some decorative hangings, banners, or something like that on the ends of these to kind of brighten them up, or switch in the dark oak. Um, but I wanted to maintain that same look and just spread it out a little bit more by adding a little bit more color. But I don't know. Let me know. Let me know your thoughts. I think that's gonna do it for this world, though. Just wanted to share it. What I've been working on, and the fact that I did finally get the observers in place. It's all built up the exact same way after that. As far as you gotta shift everything a little bit to fit that in, but it works good. And if the only real gotcha there is, don't put your redstone down. So you got to face from the back, place in all the observers, and that'll put the little red dot facing you behind this stand, because it always faces away from you when you throw it down. So when that's in place and you get everything else built, you're going to put the string across the block right where their heads are, and that was what I was looking at. You can kind of see it here. It's sticking right across there. So those persist, and that's fine. It opens up the hole a little bit, but as we drop them and they're jumping up and down, it's going to get messy again. So we'll just get them fully set and then close it up. But do remember, strings first, and then once you've got all the strings and you've got everything set up and built, then you pop the redstone on the back, and that will leave the floor shut so that they can walk in from the minecart and drop. I'm sorry, we'll leave the floor open, so all of these behind their heads will be shot out here. That's why everything got pushed forward. And they'll fall through the hole, shut it above their heads, and then the next guy in line can walk down to the next thing. The other piece I really ran into trouble with, it appeared that they were looking to the next job blocks along, so they were walking and had visibility out beyond. I think I could have done a bit better. Sorry, I know I said we were just about done, but before I lose complete track of all these thoughts, and it helps me too to say some of these kind of things. I think part of it may have been that I left this open and these holes were forward. So I think as they were going forward, you can kind of see, right? They may not see this job block until after they've already seen some of these others. So they may try to walk forward, find that they fall through a hole before they get there. You could seal these up and do a better job. I didn't want to waste the wool really, and not that was a problem, but it is what it is. We should get lightning rods up on the top of this thing too, uh, but all for another day. All right, let's save this guy. It's man, I'm falling further and further behind. But I feel like the world caught up a little bit more. Man, my ear itches. Why does an ear itch? It's supposed to be hot today, but I went outside, I don't know, an hour and a half ago or so. It wasn't too bad. It'd be nice if I got another evening as nice as last night's. After I wrapped up, went outside, it was just beautiful. Whatever stormy stuff I thought I'd heard rattling on the chimneys and maybe sprinkling some rain must have cooled things off because it was beautiful. All right, water bottle. So that's what was our 118 world. We're going to be kind of juggling these back and forth, but this is the new world just started in all 119, and I really didn't want to waste any time kind of digging around, but I think this will actually serve us better to try to go find the warden. Is that what it is? I think I still haven't watched any kind of a fight with the warden or anything like that. A little more info just keeps trickling in. It's kind of difficult to avoid, but I know lots of people are fighting the weather. I know lots of people are victorious. I don't know how many are not publicizing that they ran into incidents, but there's lots of talk about heavy potion use and loads and loads and loads of um, all right, I'm falling so far behind here. I think I'm gonna have to restart. And that's okay. I don't know if you guys are lurking. I apologize. I haven't seen you say hi yet. But if you are, I'm already standing here for a while looking at the cows, and you'll see as I climb up the hill and go to it that um, yeah, there's a lot of delay there. So it's building. It's not close to what it was when it started. And before we really get into things we want to go, we're gonna probably have to go get some more cobble, I guess. It was good for me to come over here, and then we'll put the sheep in here, get them started as well. And like I said, we can expand up into this hillside if we want to have more sheep, um, various colors and all that kind of stuff. So that's the plan. I do apologize though. I know some of the other streamers are talking up how yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. Just don't know. For one thing, the game had started, so I'm gonna close out. I will be right back with you all. I guess since we're so slow here, let me just check, make sure none of y'all are lurking, and if you are, I will offer you a deeper personal apology. This is probably just gonna make things even worse in the meantime. Man, what's going on? Like I said, I began to say I didn't say, but there are there were other streamers. They usually use like an Optifine or something like that in addition. Um, what do I want? I want no, not that. Oh man, now I'm already into my post stuff. Stream Manager. There you go. All right. Well, let's see if we can get back to better again. I apologize again. I will be back as soon as possible. I don't know if it's going to be OBS of the game, so we're going to exit out of both. Here, I'll show you that I'm closing that out right now, and then we'll close the stream. Quick game. And all right, I'm going to hit the stop recording button. I think it's going to lag just a little bit more as it's processing through. But thank you all. If you're a VOD watcher, jump to the next one. I will probably call this one like a an encore or something like that, or a prelude, and then the actual episode for our very small rocks world will kick off next. So, all right, see you in a minute.